Hey guys, I'm RozaldVane, and welcome back to another episode of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I don't know how far we are from the ending yet, but there's not a lot left to go on. But we're gonna be here first. Let's do this first, which is to do the final upgrade to the spear, the broken spear that we have as like a hidden blade-esque weaponry type thing. We're here in Andros again, Andros. We're gonna see if anything changes for the fact of getting this last upgrade, like if the terrain changes or there's a story piece that comes out of nowhere on us or something. But I want to upgrade this before we go off against the final Cosmos cultists, because we only got two more to go, one of which is our brother Alexios, who's known as Deimos to the cult, and of course the Ghost of Cosmos, which completely confirms my beliefs in who the Ghost of Cosmos is. I'll say that the Ghost of Cosmos is the widow slash wife of Pericles, because the reason why is because of this: the death of Pericles. Because there is no one who is that close to Pericles who's not willing to just not give a leg to just killing the dude. I'm not surprised. It's very expected, considering how the clues started coming together slowly. Like, longs for freedoms, woman, and also controls Athenian politics were big points to why I think it was her. Also, she would have probably thought about being a herald to a new era, and also, she never expressly talked about the faith in the gods to manipulate all, but I feel like she could have hidden that idea. Her controlling both sides of the war is actually an interesting point, but I don't think that makes sense, honestly, with her characteristics. But I mean, considering that she talked to Medini, like, they were not enemies of sorts, because she was, like, what, an Athenian woman while she's also a Spartan one, or helping a Spartan lady, is, like, I feel like she's, like, she would manipulate anybody and be on any sides of the war, so, let me see if there is Cleon, there we go. One day soon, Cosmos will demand the war's end. They gifted you Pericles. I have gifted you Pericles. I have given you Athens. For these gifts, I ask only one thing in return. Unite the Greek cities under one banner, mine. Yeah, so it makes sense that it would be her in general. But anyways, let's get into the spear upgrade. We'll visit the Ghost of Cosmos soon in this episode, hopefully.
Forge activated. Synchronizing retransmission chronicity. Contact engaged.
And that is the final upgrade to our spear. We got one extra adrenaline slot, and we got a percentage of something, I think. Level up. Damn, so close. Spear upgraded. Is that it? Yep, okay. We're close to leveling up, though. If you're wondering what our level, or how much left, it's about there. It's about 60,000 XP left? Yeah. So yeah, we're not that far from the next thing. So that's the last of the spear upgrades, I believe, and that's the last of the, that particular quest of dealing with spear upgrade. So the reason why I never finished up the last riddle for this yet, which I probably might do before we go into the cave thing, a fresh start. But is this like a... Now the question is there multiple endings? Is it like, if I go to the fresh start, like, if I go immediately into this, does that cut me off from doing Homecoming? Many of those who she loved had been killed by her enemies. For Cassandra to move forward, she had to face her greatest nemesis, her past. With one cultist left alive, it was time for Cassandra to fulfill her vow to find them. So she was called to the place where she learned of their existence. She'd have to go back to where it all began. Okay, but I'm confused. So if I go here, I'm assuming that it's going to force me to do this anyways. So this wouldn't change anything, I think, where it all began. But it would give us the truth, I believe, if we go to that. anyways, I do want to do the Awaken the Myth, because that is also that's gonna do in part with helping us deal with the Atlantis thing, because the Gates of Atlantis requires that one last artifact. And I think the Sphinx statue is a boss fight, semi-boss fight, so we'll have to do that soon. So I want to do that now, actually. In the meantime, let's also go to Hephaestus, I think it was. Here. Yeah, I want to go to Hephaestus so we can upgrade an engraving. Probably one of the engravings I want to upgrade is... I don't know. I'm thinking about what the upgrade I need to do for the engraving for the thing. Yeah, I'll probably look at the list a little bit more closely and figure out which engraving I want to go and upgrade so that I can install that upgrade to make sure that I'm ready to go here. But otherwise, it's like, it's really tough now at this point because a lot of it now is down to the minuscule choices I can get. Yeah, because it's like, I only have very little choices left of this game, and not much more after that will be available. Alright, here. This cave is really hard to find sometimes. Ridiculous. Alright, he should be in here somewhere. I like how the lighting just slowly fades into blue, dark blue and dark black area, pitch area. Black pitch area, so it's like interesting to see how lighting can shift based on where you are interior and exterior wise. What is this? Oh, it's just shiny stones. Fooling me.
Feel free to take a look.
Hephaestus, what do we have to learn? 48k. Ugh. Well, I do have enough to power these ones up, so do I want more crit damage then? Because I feel like that would be good. But what can I apply to it? That's the problem. Is I don't have enough anything to apply the thing with now. Yeah, let me see what I can apply to this. Headshot damage, 2% crit. Can I upgrade all damage? No, I can't, because I haven't reached the full potential of all damage yet. I want to upgrade this. I guess I could probably save up for it, I guess. But right now it's just like... yeah, this one's already got the chance. I really wish I could just upgrade the chances up here, but it's just not letting me because some of these things don't have that ability to do that. Maybe more assassin damage, maybe poison damage, which I don't want. Fire damage, maybe. Or elemental buildup, I don't know. Full health? Doesn't really matter, honestly. Yeah, none of them are actually giving me the crit damage upgrade at all anymore because most of them already have that potential already in itself, so it doesn't really matter any further than that. Alright, I'll hold back still. I'm hoping that we'll find something soon. But I'm hoping to save up money for this, if anything. To make sure that we get the extra 7% or the extra 1%. But at the same time, I don't think it will matter as much because I kind of want to get crit damage as well. Or at least something else like assassin damage or the poison damage maybe. I don't know. Or yeah, I want to try to get like all damage, but it's going to require a lot to just get to at the very least. Alright. Yeah, because I don't often get to go to Hephaestus. I just spend my time kind of slowly going to Hephaestus every now and then, so... Yeah. Alright, Sphinx. Let's deal with the Sphinx, because I do want to take one step closer in finishing the Gates of Atlantis main quest stuff, so that we can... Once we're done with all the cultist stuff, then we can go back to the Gates of Atlantis and close that out for whatever the story needs me to do. Sphinx of Sphere... Lake of... Copais is in a strange ruin. That is not a ruin. That might be the rune, but let's go and fast over there first. So wait, so if I killed Cleon, does that mean that my bounty at Athens is gone now? Curious about that. It would make sense that the bounty does go away. And Athens has like a new leader or something. But we don't know who the new leader would take place though. Like who would take the place of the new leadership for Athens if Cleon dies. Right, I think that is the ruins we need to go to. That looks like a ruins? I might be wrong though. Alright, let's go and get down from here. I'm just sad. I mean, at least we didn't kill Stentor. That's the big one for me, I would say. Personally, I think that killing certain characters that I know of is better than not having to... Like, it's better not to kill those people rather than having to kill them anyways. Like, at least they didn't die by my hands, but they died because of my choices. But even then, I feel like Brasidas would still die, even if I didn't want him to. But then again, I think it was to create an emotional event or moment for a player who has a very, very like fond connection to Brasidas, to like feel enraged with the fact that, you know, you want to kill Deimos, but then Deimos kind of like died and stuff like that. But I mean, I kind of saw it coming at the second time. The first time I thought he was going to immediately get killed off the bat. Okay, that's not it. But I will kill those guys because it looks like it's legitimately... Oh, southern part. Okay, so it's somewhere around here. Maybe this picture? Yep. Thank you, picture. Whoever took a picture. Alright, I'll probably take a boat down there. But I'm going to assassinate these cultists first before we go down there. Training room, really? We're gonna sneak up to the top here. Semi-sneak up to the top here. Come on, there we go. I don't know why it didn't... I don't get why it doesn't let me go up sometimes. That's a chest. Yeah, whenever I see cultists, I need to kill them. Like, guaranteed. That's nothing. The other side is whatever. We got one loot treasure. Yeah, it's just a bunch of the folks who are like... I think I need to do crit assassination. Because this isn't going to work out with the arrows only. Get enough. Because the arrows in itself, most of the time will not work. Unless the enemy is like low level or something like that, then it would make sense to like assassinate them or to snipe them out, I guess. Yeah, now that they're moving, it makes things a little bit easier for me to deal with in terms of like getting them one by one. There we go. There's the captain. Good enough. Luckily, the other two did not hear the screaming and slashing. Oh god, the other guy's getting up. Yeah, they didn't hear the screaming and slashing around. Alright. Just got this one... We got these two dudes left. Two people left. Gosh, that thing blocked me! No, 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 no. You didn't see anything, lady. Or dude.
Something happening over there?
No, 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 no. Okay, so that dude is over there. Thank goodness for the ability to hide bodies from assassinations. Without that, I would have probably struggled a little bit. With trying to hide the bodies and everything. Okay, that dude is out of the way. I believe this guard is literally sticking his butt towards the right direction of where I needed to. Goodbye. That's pretty much it for this area then. Boom. Cool. Everything was pretty quick here. It wasn't too bad. It was pretty good for us in this case. I'm just wondering when, you know, like, when will these cultist enemies go away? Like, they should be dead by this point, considering how little, like, forces there are left in this area. Where's the arrow? I saw there was, like, arrow stash, like a bunch of arrows. There it is. Just in case I need the materials for it, I guess. Ah, there's some lootable stuff here. Just need to pick up as much loot as I can before I head out towards the south of the lake. Yeah, I saw this thing here. Make it easier for me. There we go. Yeah, so, like, basically I just feel like, there should and could be a point where the game could have just removed some of the enemies, or remove a majority of the cultist enemy stuff. Right, we gotta sail across this. Is it A? Oh, it is A, okay. I was like, what is the button to speed up my boat? Alright. Hopefully we'll get there fast enough so I don't have to switch boat here. I don't want to switch boat, but if I have to, I'll do it. Oh my god, it's like on the other side of the island. It's like ridiculous. Or the other side of the lake. I don't think this boat's gonna last long, but we'll see. Because this boat doesn't have any sails or anything. But even then, it usually doesn't like it when we're sailing in the ocean. When we're sailing in the lake, I think it's okay, I think. Judging from how the game kind of acknowledges it being differently. There we go. Alright, we're almost there. So we need to just get to this ruin and hopefully get this one done. And then once we get the artifact, which I'll probably struggle with this a little bit, then we'll probably move on to talk to Marini.
Is that? It can't be.
But yeah, we're gonna go off to talk to our mom after this one. So then it could be... So then we can just see where we go from there. Because we know where the cultist is at. We just need to get to it and make sure that everything is ready to go. This structure is really interesting, though. It's like a really interestingly structured area. I like how the photo is like literally standing there. Who? Huh? Is this guy alive? No, he's dead. Okay, that's really weird.
It must only work at night. I should come back after dark.
There we go. I was like, I need to figure out what's the buttons to turn it into nighttime. Alright, let's see if it works now. There we go. Whoa. It's super foggy. Oh! Okay. I see. Oh my god. That is a Sphinx. Looks more like a griffin. That face, though, is scary as fudge.
Another challenger. I hope you're more resilient than the last one.
By the gods! The statue came alive!
I am no statue, child. If you cannot comprehend what stands before you, how are you to entertain me?
What are you?
The Sphinx, the guardian of truth and knowledge.
I probably might fail with the questioning, because I think the Sphinx requires that the player will probably ask or answer the questions correctly and then start a fight, maybe? I don't know.
Why are you here?
The gods sent me to protect something, and I've been its guardian ever since.
I just like how there's simple answers to simple questions.
I came here for another reason.
Oh, then tell me, little one, why are you here?
Why are you here? Come to destroy you.
You protect an object of great power. I have been asked to return it to where it belongs.
A most noble of causes. Sadly, I cannot grant your request.
Why?
There's too much at stake. I won't leave without it.
The power I guard is not for the weak-willed.
Okay.
I can resist.
One must risk everything in the pursuit of knowledge. If you can answer my questions wisely, you will have proven yourself worthy. What is always old and sometimes new. Never sad, sometimes blue. Never empty, but sometimes full. Never pushes, always pulls.
This sounds so familiar. Always pull. Not the moon. But she said never pushes, so I don't think it matters if it's the tide. I think it's the sky in my mind. Oh, if I answered this incorrectly, I believe I had to start a fight with her, I think. I think it's the sky. Should I just risk answering it poorly and then seeing how bad it goes? The moon can't pull, and the tide can't pull. Or the tide can pull, but it can't push. And the moon can't push either. So the sky would be the place where you would pull but can't push. Because you kind of pull down. You're being pulled down, but you don't push up. I'm gonna say the sky.
That is a bold choice.
I'm sweating.
What can bring back the dead? Make you cry, make you laugh, make you young. Is born in an instant, yet lasts a lifetime.
Brings back the dead. Definitely a memory, I think.
Memories.
You're full of surprises. What can run but never walks? Has a mouth but never talks. Has a head but never weeps. Has a bed but never sleeps.
Definitely not a child, definitely not a river, but it sounds like a chariot. Definitely not a child for sure. A river. But the river doesn't have a mouth, does it? I mean, there are terms where you're like the eye of a storm kind of idea. Like, they just use representation of like body parts kind of like being the idea behind the thing or something. Or like mouth of the water or something like that. I don't think a river would be it though, because it doesn't cry. I think it's a chariot.
A chariot.
You do amuse me.
I'm pretty sure I'm wrong in
You
like
are an
two of them.
interesting one. Now, take what you have learned and touch the symbols that reflect your choices.
Wait, I actually need to touch symbols? So that's a brain, a skull, a fish, hummingbird, spider. I'm very confused. Mountain, river, tree, stars, sun, a moon. I'm confused. What reflects my choices? I don't get it. I'm trying to think what reflected my choice. Memories. What is... Oh, memories would be the brain, right? And then the other thing was... what was it? Chariot. Which one is the chariot? And which one is the sky? Which one represents skies? Is it the sun that represents the sky or the stars? I think this is the one. Because I never said the sun, so... And the chariot would be what? What is chariot? What does a chariot... There's no chariot here. Excuse me, game. There's no chariot-looking icon. hummingbird, I guess. The fish. The spider. I'm so confused because they didn't say, like... It doesn't really say too much, I guess. I guess. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong.
Huh. Like those who came before, you have failed.
Thanks, game. And I'm dead. Knew it. Do I instantly lose? Yeah, I do. That's amazing that they don't let me live for that. That is at least decently good. At least I failed that. Okay, let's look up the solution. I'm not going to waste my time thinking about what the solutions are because I think that no matter what, sorry, I'm trying to look at other things at the moment. No matter what, I'm gonna probably get it wrong, I feel like. Like this, so it's not the chariot, so it's gotta be something else in that list that is an icon. See, I didn't know what the icons were. Like, how do I know that if the icon is the thing I'm looking for, you know? Or what kind of icon I would be thinking about.
Is that? It can't be.
At the same time, it's blue, so I'm assuming that this Gate of Atlantis is actually related to the DLC expansion, which I'll probably do this first and then figure out the remaining at the DLC point, because I think that's the DLC and it's making it look like it's a main quest, which is the weird part to me. But yeah, we'll probably figure this out, or we'll probably not finish this until we finish the main story stuff after this, because I think that we're almost technically done with this, but we'll see. Same dead body here. Alright. Yeah, let's go and try to find the solution. Let me also start talking, or else it's gonna start turning the time on me. What is the answer? The sun, the moon, the stars. So I did get one of them right in my mind, I guess, because the stars are like the...
Another.
Okay, I'm gonna skip through that. I'm still gonna do the whole asking of the questions just because I feel like it would at least kind of generally feel like the game would understand what's going on, or understand my idea of what I was gonna do anyways. I didn't even... okay, the questions are actually different. Okay. The only slightly odd thing about finding the Sphinx is... Okay, I don't need to care about finding it. I just want to beat it. And appear in her true form. We were asked the following riddles to give bold answers out of the possible 3. But the question is not the same, though. Oh, there's more than just one. Okay, I did... So the memories thing I did earlier was correct. But everything else I failed out. Yeah. All the rest of the questions that I had, I already failed at. So I do know that the fish exists.
A fish.
You're highly what can run but never walks, has a mouth but
Never sleeps. This would be the river, because there's no icon for child or chariot that exists.
A river.
that could. At night they come.
At night they come... I didn't even get to read that at all. But all 3 exist, actually. All 3 of these questions exist. Or all 3 answers exist. At night they come without being fetched, and by day they are lost without being stolen. So the stars, yeah, it makes sense, I guess.
The stars.
You're a wise. You are an interesting one. Now take what you have learned and touch the symbols that reflect your choices.
So it is the thing that dealt with was the stars. And then the other one was the river. And then the last one was the fish, I guess it was? Yeah, I need to actually get the right icon, I think. I think it was the fish. I might have been wrong, though. Yeah, I think it was the fish. Let's go and touch the fish. I don't think it will matter much either ways, but we'll see. Like, if I fail, I die anyways. It's bound to happen if that actually ever happens. So yeah, there's multiple answers, but you need to know the icons immediately before you can actually answer those questions correctly, I think. Okay, the way she just died like that was weird. Oh, it was just in the back of her head. Alright. Got the last artifact. Cool. Oh, wow, it was actually a dead body all this time. Wow. Okay, we got the Sphinx figurehead, a weapon, and something else on top of that. That means we leveled up. Yes! Leveled up. Alrighty. So let's use our ability point once we get those things loaded out. So that means that that one quest is now forever done. So we are one less quest to deal with for the Gate of Atlantis. But this is actually DLC quest, I think. But it's just, it didn't really seem like it because Marini kind of like mentioned it, and I'm just confused why she was gonna mention it in that case, but whatever. I'm gonna keep the Medusa one though, because I like the Medusa one the most, because I feel like Medusa is very underrated when it comes to having it as a figurehead. Like, whoever is my opponent will look at it and think like, oh wow, I'm gonna freeze in place kind of thing. Gonna give that sort of idea that our Medusa figurehead is gonna freeze people in place or something like that. Kind of like the idea of what they can do, or what my Medusa represents. Medusa statue head, figurehead. Alright, so that's the last piece of the thing, and then we'll probably do that when we're done with the main game. Time-wise, we are over 30 minutes, sadly. I'll talk to Marine before we go off into the end of the episode, but let me go and upgrade our ability first to get more crit damage. I want crit a lot, because I want to make sure that I can do a lot. 36.3%. Sweet. I'm going to keep upgrading the ability to get better crit for now. Once we hit the 2%, I'll stop for a little bit and then go back to Assassin to finish up the Assassin damage, because I kind of want to fill that out so that when we assassinate more enemies in the upcoming episodes, either for main quest of the DLC or for something else entirely, we'll probably be able to use that leverage to assassinate better against enemies. Alrighty, cool. Marini, let's go. Let's talk to Marine and then see what she has to say to us. I think she's in Laconia. Oh wow, she's in the mountains of Laconia here. Okay. Let's follow through this. Talk to Marini, and then we'll end the episode after that. If it leads into something like big, like, I don't know, like a big quest of some sort, or like into a fight of some sort, then I'll probably say like, hey, I'd rather just like end the episode when I can do it conveniently, because I want to make sure that I have time to like make each episode like have something important going on instead of just having it all in one place for now. But I'm hoping it doesn't force me into credits right after that whole fight there, or whatever I'm doing with Marini here. I want to make sure that this talking with the mother is not going to affect the length of this episode, but it could.
Try to stay out of sight.
It could potentially affect my level, affect the video's like amount for length. Thankfully, the whole falling damage is not a thing anymore for me. I'm wondering if Valhalla also has something similar where it gets rid of the fall damage. Because I like the getting rid of fall damage idea because of the fact that it's annoying. It's more so just annoying, but it gets rid of that realism. But this game already isn't realistic enough to begin with already because of the fact that like the game like has a lot of these mythical stuff going on. So it's like it's already explanatory that this game doesn't have that, or shouldn't have allowed me to like have realistic like things. Maybe physics is fine, but like realistic physics and everything, but like I mean like bodily harm sort of thing. Considering that Cassandra, or if I chose Alexios like would probably be powerful because of the spear and everything. But yeah, overall I think the story so far has been one huge adventure. Yeah, just reminiscing on all the quests that we did, all the side quests and main quests, and all the mercenary huntings and everything. It's a lot, honestly. I mean, I'm close to being done, which is fantastic. I'm really happy that we're this far in the game, and I spent so much time just trying to get it done. I mean, it's not over yet, because there's still a lot more side quests and main quests for the DLCs, the expansion, but it just feels like I've been through so much that it's like overwhelming at the same time. And of course some of the finishing touches, like the end of certain quests being like a story piece or something like that, feels sometimes underwhelming rather than overwhelming. Like underwhelming like in a way that's like it's not surprising, it's not interesting, or sometimes just the resolve just left me kind of in a weird anticlimactic space, I guess. But yeah, I'm hoping that this ending isn't too vague here. Like it's like, oh, go hunt the rest of the cultists and let's see where we can go from here.
My lamb, you've been gone so long.
Brasidas is dead.
No.
Demos killed him in battle.
Yep.
And what of my son?
Cleon. He might be alive or he might be dead. Might be alive.
Cleon fired an arrow into Demos's back. The wound didn't look fatal. He could still be alive.
Yeah.
Malakas, Cleon. I'll kill him with my bare hands.
He's already dead.
It's done, Mater. I already sent that snake to the sticks.
My family. You're all I have left.
Mater, there's something I need to do. I need to go to Mount Tayetos, where it all began. My whole life has been spent fighting and running. Running from my past, fighting to forget. I can't do this anymore.
My heart was shattered on that mountain.
I need to put that night behind me, once and for all.
I'm coming with you.
Alrighty. Alright, cool. So that's pretty much starts the quest there. Alright, cool. I'm gonna end it here anyways, because I need to make sure that that's where I can stop it at. So thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode of Nobody Minds. Hope you guys have a great, amazing day. Good night to whenever you're watching this. We're closing in on the end of this game. We got this quest, the main quest here, and then the other main quest, which is the cultist, closing out the cultist assassination and everything. And then that would be primarily be it for all of this whole madness of the game itself. Unless I will, like, unless my decision to do this first, then go to the cultists, is a bad idea, I will probably rewind if that ends up being the case. I just hope that my mom doesn't die. Our mother character should not die. But at the same time, if it does happen to be that way, I'm going to be sad. And, I mean, I should have chosen the other one. But if it didn't make any choice changes, if I do the other one first or this one first, then whatever it is whatever. But I'll probably deal with those two before going into the Gate of Atlantis main quest again, and or other like related quests to the Gate of Atlantis thing. Otherwise, that's it for this episode. And again, I do feel like we're getting closer and closer to the end. I just hope it's not an anticlimactic end or anything crazy. I'll probably spend an extra hour, depending on maybe, yeah. If the next episode is our last one, like we hit the credits or something, or that there's more to it or something, I'll probably spend a whole hour and just try to get it done, and then just have it run through the credits and everything in the next episode. But otherwise, that's it for this episode. So, Roz, out.